everyone, this is a new YouTube series that we're starting. It's called Librarian Approved, and this is where librarians at work here at the Niles District Library are telling you about books that we've read that we approve of, that we really enjoyed, and think that you should come and check them out so you can read them too. So the first one that I'm going to be talking about today is Dust by Swanson. And if you are a fan of Disney fairy tales, then you are going to enjoy this book. This is a retelling, not a retelling really, but an imagination of Peter Pan in the modern world. So the story is told between two perspectives. It's told with the perspective of Claire Ketton. She is a late teenager. I believe she's around 19 years old, and she is working a dead-end job. Her twin brother Charlie has been missing for about 6 years now, and she has no parents. She's working this dead-end job, and she just kind of feels lost because she wants to find her brother, and he's nowhere. He's completely disappeared. And something that's special about Claire is she has this weird skin condition where dust comes out of her hands. And the dust can either hurt you or it can help you. And it's all connected to her emotions. And she can't control it. And when she was in high school, she was thought of as a freak. And she knows nothing of Neverland other than the story. And she has a mysterious friend who tells her all of a sudden they have security camera footage of her brother spotted with a strange-looking man with a hook for an arm at the London airport 6 years ago. So she sells everything that she has and she goes to London to try to find her brother. And while she's in London, she runs into these characters that are from Neverland. She runs into a Captain Hook-like character. She runs into some Lost Boys. She runs into Peter Pan-like character and a Tiger Lily character. And come to find out that these are the actual characters from J.M. Barrie's novel, and they are stuck in England. They can't get back because Tinkerbell is dead. And they want to get back to Neverland because apparently some horrible things are happening in Neverland. So this is the story, Dust. Swanson is book one of The Heirs of Neverland, and it is a really interesting read. I enjoy Peter Pan and retellings of Disney fairy tales, and this is an interesting take on the Peter Pan tale. And it's kind of neat because it's told between the two perspectives, and the good guy is not necessarily who you think it is, and the bad guy isn't necessarily who you think it is. So I think that's really interesting when they kind of flip things on their head. And the story, it kind of bothers me a little bit that the story just kind of stops because book 2 is coming out next year. And it's called Shadow. And the book just stops and the characters are left kind of floating, almost literally. And I found it to be a really quick kind of fun read and interesting. The characters I felt were pretty well developed, and I was engrossed in the book pretty much from the first couple chapters once the background was set. So if you're looking for a good fairy tale kind of retelling, even though it's not really a retelling, it's kind of a continuation, and it is not the traditional Peter Pan characters are not in this book. They're different. They're retold in a different way, a little more modern emotions and a little more depth with character. So if this is something that you're interested, this is Dust by Swanson, Heir of Neverland, and it is Librarian approved. Come on in and check it out. It's on the new bookshelves in the young adult section. If you need help, come and see me at the Youth Services desk, and we hope you have enjoyed this book as much as I did. Come and talk to me about it anytime. Thanks.